Lin Xiao moved in with Chen Jing in the second semester of their junior year, simply to have a place where they could indulge their desires that erupted at any time. After the first time, they couldn't stop. Students at their low-tier university generally came from poor families, and they were no exception. But they were highly aligned on this: better to skip a meal than skip making love. Back then, in the rundown little rental, they made love almost every day. Sometimes they couldn't wait for the night. At dusk, Lin Xiao, wearing an oversized tank top, would be cooking noodles in the kitchen, and Chen Jing would come in and often, without a word, hug her from behind, hands going straight for her belly. She would be stirred up in an instant. Chen Jing would press her onto the stove and enter her from behind. That position could always bring them both to climax fastest, intensely, and swiftly. It would happen every few days. Lin Xiao craved it fiercely. Once, half joking, Lin Xiao said to Chen Jing, "Even if I stop loving you someday, I'd probably still be addicted to your body." Chen Jing said, "You're the finest slut among womanhood, truly daring to do as you please." And yeah, they were really shameless back then, feeling that love only needed sex. It wasn't until after graduation, when both had been unemployed for 3 months and felt too embarrassed to keep asking parents for money, that Lin Xiao realized love also needed full stomachs first. Only when fed could they have energy to make love. The job market was so bleak, especially for their type of school, looked down upon to start with. They didn't even get interviews at any of the companies they eyed. Finally, Lin Xiao compromised first, taking a sales role at a private small auto trading company, with a 3-month probation at 2,000 yuan monthly salary. She also persuaded Chen Jing to find a job first, even delivering packages would do. But Chen Jing refused to compromise, feeling that the point of studying so many years was to change his fate, otherwise why study at all? After yet another awkward failure, he told Lin Xiao, "I've decided, I won't look for jobs for now. I'll make comics, make a name and find a buyer, securing food and shelter." Chen Jing had always loved making comics. Lin Xiao didn't approve. With his non-professional background, any small talent could only be a hobby, not realistic livelihood. The discouraged Chen Jing from constant job search failures insisted on giving it a try. Then, as Lin Xiao woke up at 6 a.m. every day to catch the bus to work, he secretly borrowed over 10,000 yuan from classmates behind her back to buy a high-end computer and equipment. Lin Xiao felt a little annoyed, but things had come to this. She thought, let him try, when he fails, he'll know which path to take. 2 months later, Chen Jing still hadn't designed a theme for his comic, and classmates started subtly asking for repayment. They were all new grads, none had it easy. How could Chen Jing have money to repay? Anxious and furious, he started chain smoking those cheap cigarettes, mouth full of sores in a day. Lin Xiao still felt bad for him in the end. She steeled herself to tell a lie, getting 10,000 yuan from home. Chen Jing repaid the debt, and told Lin Xiao, "Don't worry, I will give you a good life, I swear it." When they were passionately in love, Chen Jing never spoke sweet words. Now that he did, Lin Xiao's heart thumped strangely, not sweetly, rather an indescribable bitterness. Lin Xiao still worked her exhausting, low-paying job. Chen Jing still firmly chased his comic dream, refusing to be defeated. Once in the middle of the night, Lin Xiao woke up to see Chen Jing squatting on the computer chair, eyes shining as he stared at the screen, the pungent odor of junk food emanating from the instant noodles on the desk. Lin Xiao suddenly felt a little disgusted amidst their crude life. The former love was fading, including the passion in bed. The intervals between sex grew longer and longer. Sometimes halfway through, Lin Xiao would suddenly feel helpless and lost. After another 3 months like this, Chen Jing's so-called comic career remained stalled with no progress, not earning a cent. Instead, he became somewhat disgruntled, just getting by complaining about the world. After complaining for a while, he asked Lin Xiao for money again, 2,000, saying it was the entry fee for some big comic competition he got into. Lin Xiao saw right through it, just an internet scam. Swallowing her anger, she reminded him to be more cautious, but Chen Jing blew up, yelling, "You look down on me, don't you? Just because I'm broke now? I'll pay you back everything I spend of yours." Lin Xiao didn't even have the energy to argue with him. The next day she borrowed some from colleagues and scraped together 2,000 to give Chen Jing. Lin Xiao was now past her probation at work, with an 800 yuan raise. Still hard-earned money. Chen Jing was clearly sponging off her, yet so shamelessly and brazenly. Just because he counted on her loving him? Actually, Lin Xiao could have refused, but for some reason, she felt a sort of reckless, self-abandoning despair. She was smashing herself, Chen Jing, and their former love. Then a few nights later, Lin Xiao returned home from work to find Chen Jing in surprisingly good spirits. He had taken the initiative to cook 2 dishes. He told Lin Xiao he made it into the finals of the competition this time, with a good chance of winning. Lin Xiao said, "Oh really?" Not asking another word. Lin Xiao's indifference didn't affect Chen Jing's good mood one bit. He carried it straight to the bedroom. It seemed like they hadn't done it for a really long time. Lin Xiao had forgotten. Then, as Chen Jing passionately pumped away atop Lin Xiao, he said, "Still need 20,000 for the competition fees, baby, I feel this time will really work." Before Chen Jing could finish, Lin Xiao flung him off of her. Caught off guard, Chen Jing tumbled off in a mess, lying naked on the bed, his member still stubbornly erect like a flagpole. Lin Xiao got off the bed, grabbed a robe and walked to the bathroom. Only then did Chen Jing come to his senses. What the fuck? If you don't want to do it, just say so. You want to make me impotent or what? Aren't you already? Lin Xiao didn't look back, rushed into the bathroom, slamming and locking the door. Standing under the running water, Lin Xiao felt extremely weary. Not a shred of anger or sadness. In that moment she knew she didn't love Chen Jing anymore. Not one bit left. Including the body that had thrilled her to cloud 9 countless times, that she thought she'd crave forever. That body, in the face of poverty, had gradually lost its former allure. She detested him, absolutely, detested his poverty and self-deception. Detested to the point she didn't want to look at him again. Lin Xiao showered for a long time. Coming out, Chen Jing was already asleep. Lin Xiao simply packed some clothes into her old suitcase, and took out the 600 yuan she had left in her wallet, leaving it on the table. At 11:30 p.m., Lin Xiao left the rental and left Chen Jing. That day was Lin Xiao's 23rd birthday. Chen Jing had completely forgotten. So Lin Xiao gave herself a birthday present, leaving this poor and shameless man. 2 days later, after ignoring countless calls from Chen Jing, she received a text from him, "You shallow woman, one day you will regret this." Lin Xiao didn't reply, too lazy to say another word. After that, Lin Xiao quit her job at the auto trading company, and went to another advertising firm, renting a place near the office with colleagues. Life was still not easy, still struggling at the bottom rung of the city, but having left Chen Jing, Lin Xiao felt light in body and spirit. Half a year later, Lin Xiao attended a job fair and successfully switched to an import-export food company, signing a 3-year contract. The 24-year-old Lin Xiao finally gained a temporary foothold in life. She now understood clearly that life held few accidents or surprises. Being able to land for now, with food and shelter, for 3 years, was not easy. In between, Lin Xiao met 2 men. The first was in his 30s, divorced for half a year. Pretty well off, and attentive to Lin Xiao, but after 2 months Lin Xiao gave up. She had no feeling for him in bed. However long he went on, it was extremely mediocre, same moves same pace from start to end, Lin Xiao never climaxed. At first Lin Xiao faked it twice, but it didn't feel right, a bit unfair to both. So she brought up breaking up ambiguously. The second man was quite compatible with Lin Xiao in age and status, a car salesman at a dealership. But after a few meals, Lin Xiao noticed his petty financial calculations. He wouldn't spend Lin Xiao's money, and definitely wouldn't let her overspend either. What the man didn't know was this was Lin Xiao's soft spot. Having experienced life and Qingjing, Lin Xiao knew reality was important, and so was sex. Neither could be compromised on. So they split up again. From time to time she would think of Qingjing, think of their early days, the sweetness, obsession, the peaks and valleys in bed. It seemed no one could ever do that for Lin Xiao again. But she didn't regret the breakup. She knew she truly detested his poverty. He said he didn't study for years, just to deliver packages. And she, Lin Xiao, didn't just want a man for sex either. Feelings really couldn't withstand a few tumbles in reality. With no prospects, she was alone for a stretch. Lin Xiao decided to work hard, aiming for a junior manager role in 2 years, and save up for the down payment on a small apartment. Once she had an apartment, it wouldn't be too late to find a man. But Lin Xiao didn't expect her modest goal to be unfulfilled yet, and Qingjing made a big comeback, in an impressive homecoming with grandeur. By now, it had been exactly 2 years since Lin Xiao left Qingjing. Her 25th birthday was in a few days. Qingjing timed his return around Lin Xiao's 25th. After calling Lin Xiao, his first words were, "It's Qingjing." The second was, "I want to make up a birthday to you." Lin Xiao was stunned for a long time. Over the past 2 years, she had almost intentionally forgotten about Qingjing. It took her a while to mumble "oh," then say very calmly, "Thank you for remembering." Lin Xiao didn't feel like refusing. With no peep from Qingjing for 2 years, now suddenly showing up, refusing or posing would seem somewhat dramatic. She could sense Qingjing came prepared. Well then, bring it on. They met after work. Walking out of her office building, in the parking lot downstairs, Lin Xiao saw Qingjing already waiting there. Leaning against what looked like a brand new BMW X5, he waved at her, then walked to the other side to open the door. Lin Xiao still took a light gasp. She had imagined if Qingjing ever looked her up again, perhaps having become fairly successful. But she didn't expect success to that extent. BMW, high-end clothes, bright watch on his wrist, arm draped on the half-open car door, one leg standing, the other bent with ankle crossed, exactly the pose of rich playboys Lin Xiao had seen on TV. His manner was nonchalant too. Seeing Lin Xiao approach, he smiled and said, "Xiao Xiao, you haven't changed one bit, still so pretty." "Thank you." Lin Xiao sat elegantly into the car without even asking where they were going. While still poor, she was no longer the same Lin Xiao, not as rash. Qingjing took Lin Xiao to Jinjiang restaurant. A huge private room, huge table, sitting far apart yet stylish. Not many dishes, but looking luxurious. 2 she definitely hadn't eaten before, hadn't even seen. Large stemmed wine glasses, with just the right amount of red wine, appeared transparent and elegant under the crystal chandelier. And a double-layered large cake iced with Lin Xiao's name. Everything was arranged splendidly and extravagantly. After blowing out the candles, Qingjing slid a small gift box across the velvet tablecloth. Lin Xiao opened it to find a platinum bracelet, lightweight but still thousands of yuan. Chen Jing said, I remember you always wanted a bracelet. Lin Xiao nodded, putting it on her left wrist. It fit perfectly. She said thank you, showing not the slightest rejection. At that moment she even thought, how much had Chen Jing spent for this? The bracelet alone was clearly worth it. Then Lin Xiao glanced up at the chandelier overhead. She knew the floors above the restaurant were guest rooms. No surprises, Chen Jing got a room on 16th floor. He said, shall we go up? Lin Xiao said sure. The instant they entered, Chen Jing embraced Lin Xiao from behind. Losing balance, Lin Xiao staggered forward a little, hands bracing herself against the wall of the entrance hallway. An action too easily evoking desire and memory, smooth and familiar. Chen Jing's hands immediately reached under her skirt along her belly, straight between her legs. Half a minute later, Lin Xiao was wet. Without any communication, Chen Jing haphazardly shed his own clothes, then flipped up Lin Xiao's skirt, entering her in an almost violently ruthless way. Lin Xiao hadn't had sex for over half a year. Since leaving Chen Jing, her body had been in a state of emptiness. Familiar desire returned in full force that night. Lin Xiao fiercely took Chen Jing 3 times. Proactive and uninhibited. Seeing Lin Xiao torn by desire under him, Chen Jing was extremely satisfied. After the 3rd time, he lit a cigarette, leisurely smoking 2 puffs. Holding Lin Xiao in his arms he said, Xiao Xiao, I missed you a lot these 2 years. Eyes shut, Lin Xiao mumbled Chen Jing went on, aren't we the best match? Lin Xiao mumbled again. Chen Jing continued, actually I got damn lucky, had a hit comic that won a big award. A VC firm noticed and invested to turn it into a product, became a huge seller. How great, Lin Xiao still had her eyes closed, he just couldn't hold back, had to talk about his legendary rags to riches story. Of course he had to tell it. Lin Xiao knew so clearly, Chen Jing returning home with such fanfare wasn't to rekindle old dreams with her. He just wanted to slap her, silently yet extravagantly, with this approach. To scorn her with materialism, humiliate her with his body. To let her know how stupid she was to leave him. Worth a lifetime of regret. That was the appropriate, high-end revenge for the wealthy. But Lin Xiao didn't care one bit. The instant she got in the car, she chose to oblige him. She didn't feel humiliated at all, and certainly wouldn't expose his lies. During dinner, Lin Xiao had secretly asked her cousin, a traffic policeman, to look up the BMW's license plate. As she expected, the car was rented from a company. And when making passionate love just now, Chen Jing had taken off his suit too gingerly, as if afraid of wrinkling or damaging it. Lin Xiao paid extra attention and noticed the clothing tag was still intact inside the left side of the suit jacket, not removed, for ease of returning later. Lin Xiao could envision Chen Jing not dragging it out, probably returning it the very next day. How many free lunches could life really deliver? How much luck could one expect? This grand reunion was nothing but Chen Jing's deliberate scheming. Just for what he told Lin Xiao when she left, you'll regret it. Lin Xiao still understood Chen Jing. Saving face was his shell, no matter how long lost, he had to find a way to regain it. But she didn't want to expose him at all, didn't look down on him in the slightest. She could imagine how devastated, frenzied, worldview-shattering, and instantly jaded Chen Jing must have been that night waking up penniless and discarded by Lin Xiao. It was impressive he survived the last 2 years, and managed to spend a small fortune completing this homecoming in style. As for her, when Lin Xiao left Chen Jing, she knew she could never be love's angel, simply living for love. Facing reality, she chose to discard love. Therefore she didn't feel Chen Jing's extravagant return was an insult. The gourmet food was delicious, the platinum genuine, the physical satisfaction real. Chen Jing reclaimed what he wanted from her, while she didn't lose out at all, also taking back part of what Chen Jing once owed her. Lin Qiao even felt this one-time affair with Chen Jing looked better than their former love. So, half an hour later, when Chen Jing said the final line as Lin Qiao expected, "Qiao Qiao, I came back this time to formally bid you farewell, I'm getting married." Lin Qiao looked up and said in a slightly regretful tone, "Oh, then, congratulations on your happiness." Chen Jing thanked her. As he dressed he said, "I should get going, not good to stay out overnight." "You can stay here, just check out before noon tomorrow." Lin Qiao nodded again. Then sitting half-naked on the bed, she watched Chen Jing carefully put on his suit, completing the final elegant goodbye. He looked really good like this. Just like her smile now also looked great. Too bad neither was real.